I was too scared to go all in because of the past. My motto before, I'll be happy once I'm successful. This allowed me to keep grinding, keep pushing, and ultimately live a life for the future that was never promised. But this motto trapped me and I lost myself. It was always content first, living second. Then I had a massive identity shift. I became very ill, which made me put up my walls and vow to myself this will never happen again. I was scared to even put the slightest bit of energy into creating content. I questioned everything I had done up to this moment because I was worried if I put effort into anything again, it would trap me. But then this was also a trap. So this revelation came when I was trying to decorate some client's house and get more clients in the process. Because I decided that I wouldn't put much effort into creating content and it was all about that. Now it's been about 6 months since I stopped trying to force myself to work on things that make me unhappy. I basically refused to miss any more time with my kids pursuing a dream that didn't align with who I actually was. And the conclusion of that whole period of life, I hated myself for letting it get this bad. So I put up the guardrails and they weren't coming down. So for months I held back. There was something starting to niggle more and more. But the problem was, I knew I was being more present, more conscious of my decisions, and I was happier. There was one question eating away at me every day. Was I living to my true potential? Instantly, I did get suspicious of this thought. But around this time, I was listening to a lot of Dax. His lyrics kept on circling around in my head. He sings about motivation, living the best version of yourself, and not wasting your life. Was this the same grind mentality as before? Was the old personality creeping back in? And was I just naming it something else just to fool myself? I honestly thought I managed to bury that personality, this productivity guru who wouldn't stop until he was successful and didn't care. He was miserable. The more I reflected though, the more I realised I literally trapped myself again. I had lumped effort and grind together as if they were the same thing. And they are definitely 100% not. I had to dodge the grind, but at the same time, I dodged all effort and told myself it was best. And that's honestly not true. The effort was never the trap. It was me trying to grab the outcome and force myself no matter what, I must do it. It doesn't matter if I'm not happy. It doesn't matter if I miss family time. And it certainly doesn't matter if it was something that I truly wanted to do. Just make money. That was the only thing that I cared about. Last time I chased money, which is a never ending finish line. So it didn't matter if I made a little bit of money, I'd still want more. So that effort had nothing to complete. It was basically just fed by a number that never actually came. And I think this is the thing that ate up my life. No matter how you feel, No matter if you really want to do it, you just have to keep going. The thing that has ultimately changed is if you delete the outcome, keep the effort, and keep the finish line. Now, while I was doing this, I was also thinking about other ways like it would show up in my life. I started decorating for myself years ago, and I felt I couldn't charge the money I knew I was worth. Over the months, I grew more and more resentment towards it. And to be fair, I want to be honest, I absolutely despised it. I hated it. But now that I've gone back to it, I know my fucking worth and the effort I put in to make the rooms look amazing. So I charge what I'm worth, which means I can put as much effort as I want into getting clients and not care about if the person wants it or not. I give them a price. They either think I'm too expensive or they think I'm good. I don't give a shit. But moving away from the outcome has made it easier to just forget about if I need that person to say yes, because I know that the finish line and the result is me just saying, here is how much it's going to charge. This is the result that you're going to get. Then just leave it. If I don't have a clear end goal, it feels stale because I never can reach it. But here's the twist. But even if the finish line is there, it isn't the whole picture. What actually I landed on, it was never about the outcome, and it wasn't even about the effort. It's about how I feel when I'm done. Proud. If it genuinely aligns with me, and I'm putting all the effort I'm happy to give, I am proud to the finish, then everything else just doesn't matter. The outcome was never in my hands. So that's exactly where I let it go. I did my bit, I got proud, and whatever happens next, happens. That is the complete opposite of the grind mentality I had before. The grind would not let me just finish. So it never landed. The pride never come. It was relentless. Just make sure I'm posting, make sure I'm doing this and doing that, no matter how I felt. But the pride at a clean finish is mine. It doesn't need a number, a client, or anyone else to sign it off. And once I've got it, I'm free to let it rest and walk away. Decorating's the same. I do a room, I'm proud. I charge what I'm worth. I'm not forcing the outcome. So did grind culture ruin my life? No. The effort was never the trap. Chaining it to an outcome I couldn't control was. Now, for me, I put in as much effort as I can be proud of and let the rest go. That's why holding back left me flat. I killed the effort to dodge the grind and killed the pride right along with it.